Chesapeake, Virginia, Hickory. This phenomenal built house by Glenn Cameron for himself. This house is absolutely stunning. It's an absolute must-see. You'll have one of a kind in Woodards Mill, one of the most spectacular neighborhoods ever. Comes on the market very, very rarely, actually, in Woodards Mill. Only a few houses have been sold over the past few years, but very rarely does one like this come when you can get in-law suites. There's actually 2 in-law suites up here, so you'll want to stay tuned to see those. This is a 3-acre lot, wooded. This is one of my favorite neighborhoods. Actually, in Chesapeake, it's one of the, actually, if you ask me, it's the most sought out neighborhood. My parents live right down the street. It is, people come and like, this is when the houses like this come on the market, people just flock to actually buy these houses. It is absolutely crazy. So I'm going to take you on a little journey, a little walkthrough of this house here in Chesapeake. Chesapeake is very, very sought after for schools and everything else, but for its charm, for the fact that people just, when they come here, they just don't want to leave. But lots like this that are super, super private, tree covered, and absolutely spectacular. This is 7,000 square foot, guys. 7,000 square foot. A brand new roof put on this house. It is absolutely charming. But when you see these, there's no houses in this neighborhood that are built alike. It's amazing. But this builder built this house for himself. And when he built it, when you see inside of this house, you'll see that this house is, the things that he did, the woodwork that he did is absolutely crazy. So I am going to take you for a little journey through this home so that you can actually see it. So I'm going to turn you around. You can see how amazing this home is, and the stonework and the architecture of this house is unreal. It's absolutely stunning. Just every little piece of this house and the way he built it. And like I said, when you're building it for yourself, it is amazing. He built it and then the recession actually hit, little story behind it, and he had to sell it. He sold it to an amazing doctor, Dr. Farnasiak. Taking my shoes off, don't want to walk through the house with those on. And Dr. Farnasiak lived in here for a very, very, very long time. And I sold it from when he was the owner, and I sold it to the current doctors that live here. And they have an amazing opportunity now to move to Williamsburg. But you will see the marble that he did through here and how beautiful it is. There are so many rooms in this house. In the main house, there are 6 bedrooms. There are 3 full baths, 2 half baths. And then in the 4-car detached over top of it are 2 full in-law suites with bedrooms, bathrooms, living quarters, kitchens that are separate with separate entrances. But one thing I love, I call this and I don't even know if I can get back far enough without stepping outside. I call this the staircase that is the prom picture staircase. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. And you will see how he did this and how he actually cut the wood into the wall up here. It is crazy, the detail and how thick this crown molding is that he did, and all of the detail throughout the house. It is beautiful. He did huge rooms in this house. There is no room that's not just ginormous. And just like the inlays and the cuts that he did in the windows, like all of the things that he did in this house are stunning. All of the solid wood doors. This is the first half bath here that he did. I step back a little bit so you can see better. When I first sold this, it was just amazing. This is my second time selling this house. This is the dining room. You could put a table that could fit easily 12 people, if not 16 in here. And doors shut off here. He's got a pocket door over here But the dome ceiling that he did here is so cool. And how you had to have done, cut this in to have built this is amazing. And the chandelier that he had hung here is just absolutely amazing. It is so hard to actually show this house because of how big it is. And, you know, I'm not even gonna probably show all of the closets, honestly, because it's just too much. He had the piece over the fireplace flown in from Europe. I mean, the detail, if you see the ceilings that he cut in, I mean, the woodwork, I mean, it's gonna be a travesty because somebody's gonna come in probably and at some point change this woodwork out, but it'll be super, super sad. Just the stonework that he did around the fireplace. This is a wood burning fireplace, but you see all of the detail that he did up here. And he did these little windows up here. That is actually a bedroom that he cut in up here. It's so cool. And all the light, it is a very, very gloomy day in Chesapeake. You can actually see it's raining. We have a pool with a brand new pool liner out here, a gazebo that's brand new screens, brand new roof over here. You can see the backyard. It does go out 3 acres. It's completely wooded, completely private. You see the little tree house out here. The kids have the little playhouse. It's fully fenced back there. There is a fence around the pool back here. The deck is newly stained. But I'm gonna take you first over here into the kitchen. This is really cool, actually, how the kitchen goes. And I mean, somebody might come in here and redo the kitchen eventually, but this was one of my favorite little things, how they did the brick around this. And you could actually put in, if you wanted to, propane, which, you know, a gas cooktop over here, because you can bring propane in down here. I mean, like the majority of the houses in Woodards Mill do. One of the great things about Woodards Mill is they have a civic league and they do such cool things around Christmas where they bring the horses down and people go for little horse rides, and they have awesome, awesome Halloweens in here. I mean, it's just so cool what they do for Halloweens, and they have a haunted forest and stuff like that. This is just the most amazing neighborhood. Everybody's walking in here, you know, tons of kids. It's just amazing, awesome neighborhood. I can't say enough about this neighborhood. But just, I mean, there is tons of space in here. And, you know, pantry space galore. You know, you have pantry here. You have another pantry here. I mean, you could do so much with this kitchen. There's so many ways to get out of this house. For entertaining, it's amazing. As you saw, you could get out from that living room. You can also get out from the primary. You can get out here from the kitchen. There's an office that I'll show you that was built for him to use so that people could come in and design their homes, because obviously he was a home builder. And I'll show you that now. This is a full eat-in kitchen here with a gorgeous little, oh my gosh, where did my brain just go? Oh, you know what that is. I just can't think. This is the secondary entrance up to the upstairs. If you wanted to go, this is the closet here. This is the 2-car garage out here. We do have a newer water filter system on this house. Laundry room is here. And then you have a half bath back here. And then here, this was the office that he built for himself. And this is super cool if somebody wants to come in and they're like, oh, you know, I would like to have I mean, not that there's not tons of room over here to do this too, but they want to have a home, you know, like they want to have a home office, but they want to work from home. And you could actually use this for your clients to come in here. I mean, let's just say that you're doing injections or something like that, or you're a hairstylist, or you're a massage person, anything like that. I just think of so many cool things you can do here. You know, this would be such a cool room for that. So you have that availability here. But that's super cool. But another way, like I said, out of the house, goes super easy over into the in-law suites. Like I said, you could get lost in this house. So I'm gonna take you down the long hallway here to the primary before we go upstairs. So the primary is on the first floor, which I know so many people are looking for. There's tons of closets here. So I, at some point in time, would probably get rid of the bed that was the canopy bed back in the day that Glenn made for himself. That is probably the only woodworking. I mean, I might keep the back and paint it white because I think that would be super cool. But there's a closet here, there's a closet here, another way outside, big, huge. So far downstairs, you've seen that we've had no carpet at all. You've got a walk-in closet here. And then nice huge bath. You can take those down. Skylights are brand new. And then you've got a closet over here. I'm not opening the closets, guys, because we have so much to see in the amount of time that we're here. We do have the double sinks here, and we do have still the place that I have to sit down to put on my makeup and do my hair and stuff. But there's just so much storage here. One thing that you'll see in almost every house in Woodards Mill is the toilet and the bidet. Bidets were absolutely fantastic during the COVID times. This shower was put in when I sold the house back a few years ago. We redid the shower completely in here, made sure that it drained correctly. We do have that big, huge jetted tub here. And then for our tour upstairs, the bedrooms are all, I mean, almost gymnasium size. And I know that nobody needs to add on more square footage when you have a 7,000 square foot home. And then you do have the detached garage with living quarters above it that are, you know, another 1,000 square feet. But there is an attic space upstairs that goes the entire length of this home. It was one of my favorite things to always look at. This here is a nice little, I think of this as like a reading nook here. These are built in, but this is just a super cool place to come and, you know, I would have all of my books here. You know, Dr. Fernasiak actually used this as his little office here, but I would, you know, I would think of it as a great little reading nook area. These are 2 bedrooms here. You'll see how big they are. No carpet in here. Closet, huge bedroom. I mean, you could do gymnastics in these bedrooms. They are ginormous. And then another bedroom over here. Nice big walk-in closet. And then you have another closet on this side. And then you have a bathroom here with double sinks. Nice and beautiful. And then this looks down to the downstairs, and you can see all of the detail of the ceiling. We do have carpet in the hallway here and carpet in these couple of bedrooms here. Just these couple of bedrooms here. Actually, I think that one back there might have had it too. So this is one of the bedrooms here. This is going to have a huge closet back over here. I don't know what happened to the light. But this is where you access that attic that I was talking about. I've been in this, they got something blocking it. And we're gonna move this because I love this attic. So I have been in this attic so many times. Okay, so I don't know how good I'm gonna be going up this attic stairs with you guys, but check out this attic. I love this attic. You could absolutely add on to this house if you wanted to. Not that you need to, but look how big this attic is, guys. I mean, oh my gosh, storage for days, more room if you wanted to, a theater. I don't know what in the world somebody would want up here, but geez, you could add on. There's so much space. I mean, space for days. Okay. And so, linen closet, Another bathroom that we redid. I redid this one. I sold it with Dr. Panasiak. And then, like I said, huge bedrooms. Closet area here. And then this would be the downstairs staircase here, but not before I hit another bedroom. So as you see, we're at 6 bedrooms here. All these are closets. These are scuttle here, but these are actually carpeted on both sides. So you could use them as closets or whatever, but you know. And then, all right, so now we're outside. Deck has just been refinished. You have the gazebo, which has just been screened, and a new roof. And the outside, so in Woodards Mill, we go from ditch to ditch to ditch. So you can see how beautifully private and wooded this house is. And we are a 4-car detached garage, which is fantastic. We have a huge deck out here for entertaining, which has just been refinished, if I didn't say that. The pool is in the process of being, it's chlorine, and it has just been filled. So it is, it'll be beautiful when it is up and running. But we just had a new liner put in it, so you're gonna have to wait for that. So coming through here, you will see the gorgeous detached garage. If I can. I'll go the other way. So coming through here, we have the pool bathroom. So you have a pool bathroom here. So the people don't have to come through the house when they have to go to the bathroom. And we have a 4-car detached garage here. And I already showed you the outside here, but you do have that nice 4-car here. And I'm gonna take you up to the in-law suites. So you can access the one in-law suite through here. And so you have your own entrance to the in-law suite this way. So if you did have somebody who was in need, you could put a chairlift here and they could have this in-law suite, which would be really super nice. So there is LVP flooring underneath of here because I redid this back in 2020. And this one is a nice, huge, almost 500 square feet. You do have access back here as well to get into it. You can see the nice, pretty sunlight coming through here. And you have your own kitchen in here, living room in here, and then bathroom right here. All nice and updated. And then you have the bedroom back here. So you have a bedroom here and closet over here. So nice room overlooking the pool. So this right here is the first in-law suite. And then it steps out onto the deck area here if you wanted to access it this way. And then you have the second in-law suite over here that is the smaller in-law suite. This is just under 400 square feet. And this has LVP through it. This has a kitchenette. You have the washer dryer in here and the bathroom here. And then over here, you have the bedroom area here, closet. And again, its own access here. So you have a kid's little play area back here, nice big huge lot. The lot goes all the way out to that ditch all the way over there. So nice big huge area. So you have plenty of space So back into this one. So there is tons of room, tons of potential. I mean, so much to see here. So much space, so much to do. Come see me for your own private tour. And tons of space, tons of opportunity, and to get this house at an amazing, amazing price.